Hello and welcome along to episode 127 of the Top 10 Dundee podcast. Don Michele sponsored A View from Section C. Senior, how are you?
I'm good, Junior. I wondered where you were going with that there. You took a big deep breath and I'm thinking, like, what's you want to say here?
The problem
was
is
a lot.
I took the deep breath because, again, I just do it on the spot. It's no planned, it's no written down. I've got loads of stuff written down. That's just all the stuff for the notes for the show.
We just roll.
But yeah, like I just came out with it there and I was thinking, shit, I'm gonna fuck this intro up, and I go the top 10 Dundee podcast. Don Michele sponsored you from Section C. So yes, Senior, you're looking awfully nicely dressed today. You must have just finished work, have you?
Just finished work, Junior. I just finished work. Yep. Tough day again, but you know, I was only in at 4 o'clock this morning.
Only.
Yeah. That's the first time I've done that for a while, I must admit. Bonnie woke us up about 20 past 3, and that was it. I couldn't get back to sleep, so I thought, right, that's it. Up, showered. See your mum. See ya. She said, where are you going? I said, well, I work. She went, idiot. And that was it.
She's no rang.
No.
Oh, dear.
No. So, but yeah, top 10.
Top 10 again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's all down to, is it down to us? No, it's not down to us. It's down to everybody that listens in and watches in.
Fucking course it's down to us. We're shit hot, mate.
Fucking shit again, that.
Talking shit. No, it is down to everybody. Yeah. It's down to us and down to the fans and everyone that listens in. Also down to people that have helped support. You know, I put it up on social media the other day as well. Down to all the sponsors, especially Don Michele, but obviously Gloves Off, MB Valentine Services, Access Property, 51 Club, Liam Mean, Silver Stella. You know, people who've supported along the way previously, sponsors like Craig Niche was involved as well at one point. And then obviously everybody just kind of listens in and views it. But also people like the Rockets and that, you know, Hutchie and all our guests that have came on and everyone that's supported it. It's absolutely everyone's.
Yeah.
It's a collective buy-in, as we should say.
A team.
Yes. So yeah, top 10 again, Senior. And I get alongside our good pals at the Dode Fox as well.
Yeah. But always, we need to give them a mention because they've helped us. We must admit. Well. Nah, they're good Arabs. That's good enough for us.
Yes, absolutely. So I am just sorry, Senior. I closed this app down on my phone. I meant to keep it up because obviously we've done the Buy Me a Coffee. And there's been more coming this week again.
Which is top 10 now.
Yeah, out the top 10. There is a QR code on screen if you're watching this on YouTube. If you've got it on your telly, then obviously you can scan it. If you've got it on your phone, then you're kind of up shit creek unless you get somebody else's phone to scan it for your phone to phone to phone to phone. So the QR code is up there if you do want to buy us a coffee for it. More people coming in this week, Senior. Gav McDonald came in I think it was just after we released the episode last week. So he's donated as well. Same on the Stars. Granny Betty, she has donated. And Senior, it's a wee message for you on this one. Oh, it's for me, but it's for you. Buy Senior a hot water bottle for the cold nights.
She's no far wrong.
Well, Senior, it's the 1st of October today, and it's starting to get to that point of the year where you start to say, fuck, it's cold down here today, is it? So, might need to get that hot water bottle. Is it?
Fucking miserable.
Yeah, it's been okay here. It's a bit overcast. Donation fee, Jono. So, love the podcast. Keep up the good work, you pair of paps. So, appreciate that one.
Yeah. Here's Jono.
Elaine Sturrock, love your show. Keep up the great work. And apologies, Elaine, that I didn't realise that that's who I was speaking to at the rink at the weekend when you stopped us at the cafe. But you don't, like, you see people's Facebook profiles, comment on the supporters page, they like the podcast post, they comment on all the competitions, and you didn't see profile pictures sometimes, so obviously like the football logos or family members and private pages, and so apologies, like I didn't think that was you, but now I do. So
I know, and you know what? I appreciate getting the coffee from Elaine, but we need to call her out, Junior. Right?
Oh,
Motherwell. All I'm saying, profile picture, Motherwell FC. Sorry, Elaine, we're not having that.
Well, the thing is, now I really hope I'm right and that it's Elaine that I bumped into in the cafe, because if it's not, then we've both fucked this up royally. Big Cliff. So Clive has put in a donation as well, just saying, keep up the great work, lads. Really enjoy watching every week. And our final one is Ramsey Burns, and Ramsey said, good stuff, guys. Keep up the good work. Again, thanks to everyone that's
everybody.
That in.
Thanks everybody for the coffees. These coffees will keep me cozy at night.
But yeah, if you do want to support us on that, on Buy Me a Coffee, the QR code is there. It's not the coffee logo that's in it, it's the wee duck for StreamYard, because that's obviously the platform that we use. So we created a QR code with that. So if you want to able to scan that, if not, the link is also on the social media pages as well. Senior, we have a lot to get through today.
We do.
However, we are starting on a call out. And the call out is for you.
What?
Oh yes.
Piss off. So,
the call out started first off. There's kind of two parts to this call out, Senior.
Oh my God.
The first part, we're sitting at a Dundee Fife game, big rivalry, we're right in amongst it, and Senior decides to sit and speak about fucking Pittsburgh in fury.
There you go.
Honest to God. Like, nobody cares about it. End of the period, speak about it. No during the game. I'm not hearing it, Senior. However,
I'm sorry. Listen, it comes down to Marc-Andre Fleury. Yeah. Overtakes everything. Perfect Sydney.
Well,
it's the only person who will overtake.
The second part of your call out, though, is where good pal Amy came over on Sunday.
Yes, you were telling me, yeah.
After you left early to get him for the dog. Now, she came over and she said, and we were speaking away, and we were having a great wee time. And she said that she goes, I came over last week, or it was week before. Came a week before, you weren't here. I thought I'll come over this week and I'll catch the two of yous. And lo and behold, Senior had fucked off him.
Yeah. Listen. You ken what the wee dog's like, right? She doesn't get left a lot, right? And you know what? You're calling us out for speaking about Fleury. I thought you were going to call us out for sitting looking at my phone because I had the camera on all night, and I was watching.
There is that, but
so there's a third part of this, and I kept watching it. She started getting agitated, and I thought, nah, I need to go. And just as well, Junior, because when I got home, I let her out the crate, opened the door, right outside, wee shit, straight away. So I knew.
Good to see we're keeping it family friendly. But yes, so Amy isn't happy with it. However, I've now got a third part of the call out for this, and the call out is for Amy herself. However, she could redeem herself. And I think she will, because she did say that you weren't getting any fudge next week. It's only me. However, Amy's also a Pittsburgh fan.
See?
Now,
all the good people.
Listen,
all the good people.
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. So, yes. So that's how we're starting off the show.
Is that right? Well, I've got a shout out then, right? And it's to the cheeky girls that sit next to me, because they come in, wee birthday present for Larzo, sort of like a balloon, filled with mint humbugs, surrounded by dairy milk, opened it, We surprise Junkie Kit Kats. Oh, amazing.
I don't agree with this. I don't agree with this. It's not fair. My birthday's in June. What do I get? You get a birthday shout out every year. You can get presents every year at the hockey, and I get fuck all.
Says it all, Junior.
Right, listen, we've got a lot to get through. So let's start off with our Don Michele competition winner. So, senior, there was one guess on Stars 5-4 in overtime. And it's not the first time this person's name's been in the draw either. I think she's been in this 2 or 3 times now. Our winner is Leah Moss. So congratulations to Leah. I'll get you on Facebook. I'll send you a message and we'll arrange to get that voucher to you on Sunday when we play the Giants. So yeah, I've seen Leah's name in that a few times in the wheel, and she's always just came up short. But this time, senior, she's a winner.
Well done. Yeah, and as you say, only one winner, so it wasn't a popular score. What I did see, I'd seen a lot of 6-2s.
Yeah.
So, but
I'll tell you, I'll tell you who's no won it.
Me. Oh
no. Cameron Winter, because he never won it, because he said 5-4 in penalty shots.
Oh, ouch!
Cammy was fucking raging at Matt Berry at the end of the game with me. It was hilarious, absolutely hilarious.
That is a sore one, but unlucky.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So this week's competition, senior, we are at home to the Belfast Giants, and we will preview that game in a bit. This week is, again, we're going to go back to guess the first goal scorer. So this one's simple. Nobody can get it wrong. Nobody could complain that, I said overtime. I never said that. I said the second minute, but it was 1:59. You can't complain. It is guess the first goal scorer. It could be Chubby, Bast. It could be JJ Pickerick. It could be Jaydn Baxter. Any player on the ice. First goal scorer. And that's how you're going to win. Again, multiple people will stick you in the wheel on next week's show, and we'll draw on that. Senior, does that make sense?
I think so. First goal scorer.
Could they make it any clearer? Oh, dear. Right. Let's move on to our Axis Property sponsored Rockets talk. So the Dundee Rockets were away to the North Ayr at the weekend. They were 8-2 winners. So a very good win for the Rockets there. Goals by John Gordon, John Dolan, Lewis Neve, Jack Henderson, and for the better McIntosh, Lewis McIntosh, 4 goals to give them their 8. GD 1+3, I think it was as well.
Yeah, it's you know what, it's one of those rinks that could sort of trip teams up. If they didn't go down with the right attitude, they could struggle down there. But again, and listen, we've said it long enough, right? They've got enough experienced boys there, and they've got a very, very experienced professional coach there. He will not allow standards to drop.
No.
They went in there with the right mindset. Could have tripped up, but not. Again, professional job and good result. Yeah. Really good result.
Yeah. Drew Rumgay kicked out the game. 27 penalty minutes he had. He made a hit. 2 boys jumped him after the hit. And because Drew then got involved with 2 players, he got kicked out. And I don't even think the other players that jumped him got a penalty.
What do you expect? It's SNL refereeing, eh?
That's exactly what my thoughts were.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Drew unfortunately kicked out the game. I don't know what time it was in the game, but yeah, Drew certainly missed some of it. Being kicked out after me bumming him up last week too.
I know that was well.
You're playing it.
You're the kiss of death at times, Junior. Eh? Let's be honest. But good result. Worryingly though, right, and it's no for the Rockets. Kilmarnock.
Yeah.
23 was it?
We'll come on to that when we come into our two-way watch. But for the Rockets, the return game against North Ayr is this Saturday, 7:00 face-off at the DIA. I will be there. Senior, I don't know if you're coming up. We're going to go out with Jack and Sarah for some food and then go up to the game after
it. I might make an appearance.
You might make an appearance. Good.
I might make an appearance.
But I'd like to see a lot of Stars fans make the appearance. So obviously we're away to Sheffield on Saturday night. So there's no hockey at home other than the Rockets. So I'd like to see everybody get up to the game and support the guys, and a lot of former Stars players in there and former Stars coach as well. So certainly get down to the rink on Saturday night. So yeah, good start for Rockets so far. We will come into the two-way watch with Aberdeen in a second for Jaydn Baxter, but league table currently for the SNL, Rockets 2 games, 2 wins. Whitley Warriors still top, 5 wins through 5 games. But like you say, Kilmarnock Thunder is the worrying thing. Already 3 games played, only scored 5 goals and conceded 53. A negative goal difference of -48. But I think it is going to be it's almost like a race now to see between Kilmarnock and Solway who's going to get the first win.
Yeah. I spoke to somebody at the rink. I think I can't remember if it was whether it was Louis or Ryan Thompson, but I spoke to. No, it couldn't be Ryan. It was maybe Louis, but we spoke about it, and I even thought about how did Kilmarnock and North Ayr not get together?
Oh fuck! I didn't say that.
How? Listen, Junior. People say that about the Tigers and the Comets, and look what's happened.
Oh, I know, right, but it's different. No, Kilmarnock and Ayr hate each other.
Well, nah.
That would be like saying, let's get Greenock Morton and fucking Paisley and St Mirren to join together.
If it was to the benefit of both clubs, then it's the right thing to do.
Nah, they wouldn't do it.
What you might find is, I personally, honestly, I believe, right, that I don't think Kilmarnock will finish the season. I think they'll be done and dusted in a few weeks' time. Nobody's learning from this.
They've got a lot of players, a lot of cagers, like a lot of them are young laddies.
But what are they learning? Getting 23 put past them. Nothing. Demoralising. Young people, Bairns could give up sport for scorelines like that because they'll not be enjoying it.
Yeah. But yeah, saying that, MBE Valeting Services sponsor two-way watch. So yeah, Aberdeen hosted Kilmarnock at the weekend, beat them by 23 goals to 1. Jaydn Baxter scoring 4, his first SNL senior hat-trick. But yeah, 4 goals for young Jaydn, and like you say, I not to take anything away from Jaydn, you also had guys like Mark Lane was 4+4 in the game. I think somebody else, like Connor Duncan in the boy who's played for the Kestrels.
Yes.
3+3. He's not a goal scorer type of player. But there's that's 11 goals between those 3 already. I seen the goalies for Kilmarnock when they played the Rockets, and you feel for them because obviously they aren't that good. They made some big saves still, but the defense in front of them isn't good enough that they break the ice and they get shots on, they get rebounds and stuff like that. So it's demoralising for them. But I don't know what the solution is.
I hope they do. I hope they do keep going. It's just a feeling that I've got that this might be it now, because the results have progressively got worse as in their 3 games.
Yeah.
For the first game, then at the Rockets, and then now getting pumped by Aberdeen. But good to see Jaydn keeping up the good point scoring again. So much so he then gets a call up against Fife on Sunday. Don't think he got any ice time, but he's there and he's there if required. I didn't know Rio was away on holiday because I thought, it's strange that Jaydn's been called up and Rio's not been there. And somebody had said, no, Rio's away on holiday. Because I'm thinking, well, the Rockets are not playing. And I know, and I'm not being disrespectful to Jaydn, and just saying the point is that Rio's played in games like this. So, but yeah, it was good. It'll be good for him. It'll be good learning for him. He'll see what goes on in the dressing room, stuff like that. So yeah, good on the kid, and hopefully he'll continue racking points up. What he probably needs to do now is keep that form going in against the bigger teams, and show that he could do it against the Whitleys, the Edinburghs, the Dundee, the Kirkcaldies even. And you never know. He might begin to get more call-ups and then begin to get ice time. So, yeah, well done, Jaydn.
No, definitely. It was just a thought I was having there when you were saying that, though, about... I know that the drive's obviously not as far as, Whitley going up to Aberdeen, for example, but when you've got a team like Whitley who's joining the league, one for costs, because I think that's one of the big things was costs around the NIHL and travel and stuff like that, but two, they joined the SNL because it is very competitive amongst them, for Whitley to be very competitive. But when they come into a league like this and then they're going and playing Kilmarnock, or Kilmarnock having to go down to Whitley Bay potentially on a Sunday night, for example, and getting absolutely hammered, don't know what the solution is, but certainly it's something we maybe need to keep a wee eye on.
Yes.
But yeah, so that is our SNL roundup through Rockets talk and our two-way watch for young Jaydn. 51 Club sponsored game review. So, senior, the Stars, we had a home and home with the Fife Flyers in the Challenge Cup. Saturday night wasn't very good. Vlastimil Dostalik at 4:43 put Fife 1-0 up. Ian Sheed, or Scheid, however he wants to say it, at 6:48 made it 2. Johan Porsberger on the power play at 35:22 made it 3-0 Fife, end of the second. Spencer Nass, assisted by Berry and Dow at 47:27, gave Stars what would be a consolation goal, as Johan Porsberger got his second at 57:59, which was an empty netter, and then Keaton Jameson at 58:33, rounding off the scoring in what was a very poor night in the Kingdom of Mordor.
Yeah, just not good enough, eh? Bad night in the office, I would probably say. But one thing, I'm going to say it, we're no long into the season, and I'll say it for this game, and I'll say it for the next game. Goals again. First period, what was it, 4:43? Something like that, 4:53. Next goal, a couple of minutes later. So it's like we're new team, still no learning for what I've said on podcast year after year now. We concede goals too quickly, and I don't know what it is, but it just wasn't a good performance. I seen some of the highlights. Some of the goals were brutal. Can't mind what it was. There was 3 of them got tied up on the board. The one Flyers guy goes to the board at the benches. 3 Stars players goes in. The puck comes out. All of a sudden, the whole ice is opened up. There was the other one. Loose was skating back, fell. Yeah.
To be fair, a lot of folk fell on that ice in Fife.
Just a horrible scoreline to a horrible team and a horrible ball. And what? You could come out of there, Junior, right, and get bet, say 1-0 or 2-0, and just think, played really well, but got bet 1-0 or 2-0. You could come out of there like at the weekend and get bet 5-1, play shite. You still got bet.
Yeah. The
Just
thing
deal
is,
with
like, we all
just
know,
deal with
like you just said there, a horrible team, horrible rink, shithole. It is a horrible rink. It is a shithole.
Yeah.
It always has been a shithole. And so many teams have struggled. And this is a credit to Fife, though. This isn't me absolutely slating Fife. It's a credit to Fife that many a team have struggled in that rink over the years. Belfast have went in there, got beat. Sheffield have went in there, got beat. Nottingham, pumped. We've been in there, BNL days, pumped. Fife, we had the crossover games between the BNL and the Elite League. Fife pumped teams there as well.
Yeah.
It's a horrible rink to be in. It's the fans are sitting on top of you near enough. They're fucking near enough sitting on your bench. And it's just the atmosphere they create is hostile. It is intimidating.
So it should be.
Yep. As Mark said in his interview this week, and I love to hear it, none of this family-friendly nonsense. Let's get rid of it. I agree. Get rid of that shite. But it's true that, you know, it is a horrible rink to go in and play in. And if you're not on your game from the first second, for the first puck drop, and you concede too quickly, you know, and that's the thing, like, we could sit here and go, you know, we've said it. It's been the case over all the years in the starts. Even BNL days, we've seen quick fire goals in Fife. Other big teams, you know, we went over to see Fife against Guildford on a Sunday evening in the BNL days, and it'd be bang, bang, goal for Fife. They just know how to use that home ice advantage.
And see the team that they've got now. That team suits that rink.
Yeah.
I think they've recruited well. We didn't really like everybody, right? There's some of them that we just didn't. Yeah, they're just
wee elf.
We angry wee elf, right? And we'll touch on somebody else when we get the game in Dundee. But that team that they've signed suits that rink. They've got guys that'll grind, they'll mix it, but they've got a bit of pace and they've got a lot of ability. And that suits that ice rink.
Yeah.
But for us, it was just a bad night at the office. And it's frustrating because we beat Belfast. We beat Belfast twice. And then we've been beat by Fife twice. You think, what the fuck is going on?
Yep.
You know, we beat Glasgow at home. We gave them 6. And then we probably should have won away from home. But we got a point out of it, right? So you're looking at beating Belfast twice, taking 3 points from Glasgow.
Yep.
And up until Saturday, took 0 for Fife. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah. So, yes, it's it was no points. Senior, you'd said 3-2 Fife in overtime. I'd said 4-3 Fife in overtime. So we had the correct team. We just didn't have the correct result.
Miles away from it.
So yes. So a loss on the Saturday. Back across the bridge, back to paradise on the Sunday, and it was a bit of a strange game. So Fife, pardon the pun here, got off to a flyer. Go 2-0 up. Johan Porsberger with 2 goals at 8:09 and 11:11. Brad Schoonbear pulled one back in the first period, assisted by Yamamoto and Kylie at 12:02. Second period starts. Hampus Olsen at 27 minutes exactly, assisted by Dow and D'Souza. Spencer Nass made it 3-2 stars, assisted by Jurgens and one of our own, Chris Ingalls, at 33:01. Here we go again. Yaka Sturm, Fife's new signing, 37:01, tied the game. Fife went 4-3 up through Keaton Jameson at 37:26. Bradley Schoonbear equalised, assisted by Kylie and D'Souza at 47:33. And then the game-winning goal in overtime. Matt Berry 64-32, assisted by Spencer Nass.
Delighted. That's a win. It's 2 points. It's 2 points. I'd expected some sort of kickback after what happened in Fife on the Saturday night. But what I will say is Brad Schoonbear doth my cap, because I'll tell you, that is the best he's played for the Dundee Stars.
Yeah,
I thought he was outstanding on Sunday night.
Okay, so we're both agreeing that that's our man of the match then. For
without a shadow of a doubt, Junior. Without a shadow of a doubt, head and shoulders above everybody. And it was Armquist is out, and the lines were changed all over the place.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, God, has he got them right? I think it was Spencer, it was Matt Berry, and it was Nieminen. I thought, right, we've got that one right.
Mm-hmm.
And then he took Schoonbear away from Bowdens, I think. And Schoonbear went with Kylie and Yama. And I thought, I'm not too sure about that, because I thought Schoonbear and Bowdens played really well together. But the big fella, I thought, was tremendous on Sunday night. And then it meant that Bowdens was, I think, he was with Jurgens and Olsen, who had went down the third line as well. And I thought the lines were more balanced.
Yeah. Yeah. And also somebody double shifting on the fourth line with Johnny and Craig.
Yeah. But
no, I agree. I thought Schoonbear was absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah. I thought it was a well-deserved win. I didn't even think it should have even been close, because I thought we dominated. But they're a dangerous team. The angry wee man was going to be being an angry wee man.
Oh.
And then
we've
now found out the boy Windquist is also a bottle of dick.
Oh, I know. I will say though, right? Cameron Kiley was a little shite on Sunday. He just wound them up to fuck. Like, he didn't even do anything. He just stood, like, they would grab his head, get him in a headlock. They would go down the ice. He'd get up and he'd be standing laughing at them. And it wound him up even more. I think Hunt went after him about 3 times. And then Bowdens, Hunt went after Bowdens. Fucking Tika Masala, he was going after fucking anyone that he could. But Windquist, he's a wee prick. I'm still, listen, you said it last week, Senior, and you're not even going to open your mouth for it, because I'm going to say it again.
I'm not going to moan about officials, although the officials were pish, right? I couldn't believe that when I seen it on social media. I was like, oh my God. Fucking man.
We've now got it as a sound clip on this, right? So whenever Team Stripes or Stripes are getting played, they were awful the whole game. Offsides, so bad for both teams.
Yeah,
the lack of icings, so bad for both teams.
I know.
Pavel. The thing with Pavel for me is I think he tries to just let it go and try and let the game play itself out. But when you've got big things right in front of fucking Ferguson and he doesn't call shit, that then leads to opportunities, leads to goals, when he fucking body checks somebody, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm surprised Windquist was still in the game. I've not watched the highlights. I want to see the highlights back to see the slash on the goalie. Cruz starts it, right? So I'm surprised Cruz hasn't got a penalty out of it. Windquist gives it a wee poke. I thought the puck was still, so it's a 50-50. I'd be expecting our boy to go in there and give it a wee poke as well. Cruz gave him a slash, similar to what Ona did to Hale game.
Yeah.
So I understand the penalty not being called. I actually think when Chris cracks him across the chest with his stick, it looked high from where we were. It was so quick that it looked high. It might not have been, but it looked high.
Yeah, I was surprised, right? Because obviously I was aware at that time when all that kicked off, right? I was surprised, and I might come on. It's maybe not as bad as I'm marking it out to be right, but I was surprised he never got a bigger penalty in the first period when he went with Kylie, and he was. I think we scored, and he dived on the top of Kylie. And then he was punching Kylie when Kylie was down on the ice. Kylie was wanting nothing to do with it. And then they got broken up. And then he swung round an official to get at Kylie again. And he got 2+2 for roughing. And I'm thinking, you're a lucky, lucky boy there.
Yeah.
Because
there's also
I've seen Toby Craig kicking boys out for that.
Yeah, there's also the fucking Hunt when he pushed the ref out the way with his stick.
Yeah.
Like literally it was that cross check, but it was out the way. I'm moving here.
I know. But as you say, going with the officials, look at their, I think it was with their first goal.
Yeah.
Like, he must have seen Chris turning that way. So what does, I'll just stand here and hope Chris moves. No, you move. You go his way. And he just sort of stands there. And it is so fucking frustrating, when stuff like that happens.
Again, and this is actually a criticism for Fife. How did they not see the seconding go in?
Yeah.
It was clear as day. Again, it was quick, but it was clear as fucking day that it went in.
Yeah.
We are new.
Everybody's seen it. Everybody's seen it.
Honestly, they were absolutely terrible. All four of them were
and it took them so long.
Oh, I know.
To actually make a decision once they were watching the video, and I'm thinking, what on earth is going on here? What is it they're looking at here? But you know what? It was a win. Hats off to Chris Ingles for tweet. He was at it again. He told the boy, "Okay, boy, well we go tweet. Let's drop them." But he got everybody back into it again.
Yeah,
and sometimes it needs a bit of that, because we heard a lot. I think you said it. How many times did we hear? Oh, we're playing like a bunch of pussies. The hell game.
Oh.
As soon as the game had started, we're a bunch of pussies. We're like, fucking hell, the puck's just dropped.
Like, that's right? Not what they're saying. We're a bunch of fannies. Hit them back. And like, listen, I get what you're meaning, right? We do need to be a bit more physical and a wee bit more team toughness about when stick up for ourselves, right? However, we are currently skating down the ice with the puck. Somebody gets hit them back. We have the fucking puck. What? We hit somebody, it's a penalty now. Like, I get what people are wanting, that more team toughness. I want it as well. I agree. We need a bit more aggression about it, a wee bit more fight about it, and a wee bit more hitting. But you can't just, like...
You've got to be sensible when they're there.
I know.
They have to be sensible. But it doesn't mean they're a bunch of fannies or they're a bunch of pussies. You know what I mean? It's... in my opinion, we are a better ice hockey team than Fife, right?
100%.
We don't need to resort to that. Our ability and pace should beat them every game we play them.
Yeah.
If we get involved in all the shite, then there's a chance that we could lose the game.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's not the way we play.
Yeah.
But if it happens, then it's got to happen. And it happened. As you say, it happened with Kylie, happened with Bowden's, and it certainly happened with Chris.
Oh, Chris, literally, I just turned in, you just seen Chris as if to say, fuck this, I'm done with you. Like, I've had enough of your shite. Let's go.
Yeah.
And again, I'm going to criticise the officials here in this one. Chris goes down to the ice quite early in it, and the guy's throwing punches at him as he's on the ice with one of the linos in between the two of them.
Yeah.
Then they get back up and they start fighting again.
I know. What you know what I will say?
He doesn't mean Chris this.
What?
Tikka Masala, he doesn't mean to do this.
No, but I
He's just
think
lucky
Chris is a lucky boy, yeah. He is, because I think the way they grappled and he had his hand around the back of his head, it stopped his head from cracking the ice there.
Yeah.
Whether it's meant or no meant,
Nah,
it was.
it's meant to.
I think he was. It was just as well. His arm was in that position.
Yeah,
because it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah. So, Senior, listen, 2 points. That's the main thing. Fife gain a point, but it's 2 points. You said 6-2. I said 6-3. I got the correct number of goals and the team correct, so I'm getting better. So this is what it means for these standings. Belfast obviously beat Belfast and Belfast beat Belfast. Belfast beat Glasgow in both their games at the weekend. So Fife are still bottom, played 7, 5 points. Glasgow played 6 with 6 points. Belfast played 6 with 8, and Stars played 7, 9 points. Senior, obviously, we'll come into the preview in a second for Belfast. But after that, after this Sunday, the next 3 Challenge Cup games are into November.
That's mental. It's mental. But it would be good. It would be good to go into that break winning. And winning either way, right? But getting a win in regulation. And it takes you 3 points away from them.
Yeah, puts pressure on them again, eh?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Well, Senior, it's back. It's time for the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah. So the good, and you've just touched on it there, Junior, is we're still top of the group. We were disappointed and angry, and Abdi moaned about getting beat 5-1 for Fife, but then we beat them and we stay top of the group. And as I said, if we could beat Belfast on Sunday, we were in a tidy position to progress further in this competition. So that's the good. The bad is it seems that Ben Amquist looks like there's nothing coming for the club, but the rumour mill has started. It looks like he's injured, and he could be injured for a wee bit of time, shall we say. He'll be Ben is a big miss. He's started really, really well with the Stars, and hopefully, whatever it is, it can get fixed very quickly. I'm not too sure what his injury is. All I know that, or all I've been come my way is, he's injured, and it might be a few weeks. So that's the bad side. The ugly, touched on it again. Fife away, 5-1. That's ugly. That is ugly. That's the ugliest of the ugliest. And
well, I would actually say Garrett Hunt is probably the ugliest of the ugliest because he's an ugly shite. But
so again, it was disappointing, but it was an ugly scoreline, an ugly performance from start to finish. So that's it. The good, top of the group. The bad, Ben Amquist missing, presumed injured, and ugly, the Fife away defeat.
Okay. We'll look ahead. The Liam McMean tattoo sponsored game previews. So, Senior, it is the start of the league season. The regular season has started. We are away to the Sheffield Steelers on Saturday, the 4th of October. 7 p.m. face-off if you are going. If you're not, again, remember, Dundee Ice Arena, Dundee Rockets, 7 p.m. And then we're at home to the Belfast Giants on Sunday in the Challenge Cup at 5 p.m. Senior, having a look at Steelers. First time we're obviously going to see them away from home, but first time we're going to see them. Is it Derek Gentile? How did he say it?
Gentile, I think it is.
Genital? I don't
know.
Knob. Four goals in 6 games so far. He is their top goal scorer. Dom Cormier, their D-man, is their top point scoring D-man. 2+3 in 6 games. But looking at the goalie tandem of Greenfield and McAdam from Guildford last year. Stats for them currently, both have 2 wins and 1 loss. Greenfield 1.69 goals against, 94.44 save percentage, and then McAdam 2.92 with a 90.82 save percentage. I would probably think that Greenfield will play this game because they probably want to take a risk against not playing Dundee yet this season, knowing that we can score. But they'll obviously want the points on the board early in the league and no slip-ups.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think they'll play their number one netminder. We've went down there on a couple of occasions now and we've shocked them. And shocked them with Greenfield playing. Excuse me, I would probably say that they will not take this game lightly. I think it'll be a hard game for us, as it normally is down there. But teams have already beaten them this season, so why can't we be one of those again now? I always tend to think if you're going to get a chance at beating the bigger teams, get them early doors. Because they're unknown and you're unknown to them. And yeah, they'll have watched videos of us and we'll have probably watched videos of them. But if we're going to stand a chance, get them now. And if you're wanting, get them away from him and let's see what happens. I think Mark will have a decision to make with the goalies this weekend because it's 2 big clubs we're playing. So it would be interesting. I know what I would do, but I don't know what Mark would do. And
me certainly,
Go on then. I'll go Cruise Saturday and Fisk on Sunday.
Take Cruise and Jaguar to Sheffield. Leave Fisk at home. Then I'm travelling, and then play them on the Sunday against Giants.
Yeah. That's
no point in making them travel for the sake of travelling.
Yeah, and I do know that we had with Ben not playing on Sunday that you put the 2 import goalies there, and I can understand that, but I totally agree with you. The away game, whether Ben's back or whether he's not back,
At home's different. You can have both.
I would agree with you. I would do that. However, I think Mark will have both imports. He might take 3 goalies with him. He probably will. I think both import goalies will be on the bench.
No, so do I.
I wouldn't like to think that whoever plays, whether it's Cruz or whether it's Fisk, gets lit up early, and you're then to throw young Dom in against Sheffield away from home. Might not be a good confidence thing for him. I think if it was me, I agree with you though, Junior. I would go Cruz and Jaguar, but I do think it'll be both import goalies on the bench. They'll be on the score sheet. It's going to be tough though. Going to be very tough. They're still a top team. They've lost a lot of good players, but they just replaced some. And an ex-Stars player will be playing. Not a lot of people will know that. Jordan Southern. Or, as the commentator said at the weekend, Jordan Southhorn. Yeah.
Fucking hell. Is that the ring commentators?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It was when they got... Who was it that played at the weekend? Guildford, the one in overtime. Southern scored the winner. So I don't know if it was Guildford or if it was Sheffield, but they called them Southhorn. Yeah. But I don't know what Jordan's going to be like now.
But fucking good when we seen
3 or 4 games he played for us. Oh my God, that game in Edinburgh. Fucking hell, man.
I know.
Class.
Just came in and made it look easy.
Yeah, definitely. A wee bit older now, obviously.
Yeah.
Mid-30s, so we'll see.
Yeah.
I think you're still a top player and they'll still be a top team.
Score predictions.
Oh, you know what my score prediction is going to be, don't you?
Same as what I think I might have.
5-1.
5-1.
It's always 5-1.
5-1 Sheffield. I've got it too.
Yeah.
back up the road for Sunday. Home to the Belfast Giants. Kawaguchi and JJ, top point scorers currently 8 points in 6 games. And I know I've just called it the goalkeepers here, so I'm going to call it the goalkeeper that I think Adam Keefe will now probably start against the Stars, which is Jackson Whistle. 1.76 goals against average and a save percentage of 91.09. Listen, the stats are quite funny that they've played 6 games. 4 of them Jackson has now started, or not Jackson has now played. The other 2, Snabba played and got hooked. I think they've realised they've not signed a very good number 1.
Junior, see, what I get about Belfast Giants, right, is they always think that they're going to get an import goalie that's better than Jackson Whistle. And it doesn't work. It sometimes doesn't happen for them. Right? No. He's a GB internationalist. Right? It's a toss-up between him and Ben Bounds every time. Who's going to get that starting position for GB? If I'm Adam Keefe, I'm signing Jackson Whistle, right, every year. And I'd be signing somebody the likes of maybe even Jarrett Fisk.
So I was sitting thinking as you were saying that there.
Yeah, to bring one to push Jackson, but then also to bring Jarrett Fisk on for hypothetically. But it's no worked again for them. And I'm like you, I would be shocked if the boy Gravel plays up in Dundee.
Yeah.
Really shocked.
I would absolutely jump at the chance of my goalie tandem being Fisk and Whistle. It does gives you that 100%. Extra skater, import skater. So it's again, it'll be a tough one. They're also going to be looking to get one back over us.
Definitely.
We've got their number so far this year. So
they will be fucking raging when they're coming up here. They will be. They'll be playing to their best ability on Sunday. I think Sunday's game could be harder for us than Saturday's game.
Yeah.
Just based on previous results against Belfast. Although, I still think we're going to beat them. I think we'll sneak it again. No, not sneak it again. I think we'll sneak it this time because we've no sneaked it yet. We've bumped them.
I do think an excuse people will see it as. I do think that the travel will be a big factor in the Belfast game this weekend. They're obviously in Fife on the Saturday night, so they'll be staying up here, short trip across the water the next day, whereas we're coming back for Sheffield on Saturday night. So, travel could be a factor in this one.
Maybe we'll read Pal Garrett will hit a lot of boys and maybe hurt them and injure them and stuff like that. He's a good guy, that Garrett Hunt.
You never know. Score prediction.
4-3 Stars, penalty shots.
Okay. I've went 4-2 Giants. I think I'll score an empty net or as we're pushing.
Okay.
Okay. Now, Senior's about to get the fright of his life here. Because I've not told him about this. And everyone is literally about to see his expression when he hears this.
It's fight night.
Junior versus Senior. The gloves are off. It is Junior versus Senior. It was the fans on the screen there. But it is Junior versus Senior. We're back. And Senior is in the hot seat today. And he doesn't ken
Oh,
it
thank you very
until
much.
now.
No, he doesn't ken nothing.
So, it is Junior versus Senior, sponsored by Gloves Off. Now, Senior, this season for Junior versus Senior, we're going to do random different quizzes, who am I's, whatever, okay? So today, this afternoon, because it's an earlier podcast, because MF, again, never at work these days. This is what we're going to do. I have a player, okay?
Okay.
And you're going to guess higher or lower for their stats against somebody else. Okay?
Yeah.
So I've tried to make it a wee bit easier for you. Okay?
All right. No worries.
5 stats, 5 different players.
Right.
And you're done. And it's only based on them playing for the Dundee Stars and the regular season. Okay, so no playoffs, no Challenge Cup, no Findus Cup league. Okay? So, your Dundee Stars player is the one and only, the real Sheriff, the Marshal, Jeff Marshall.
Okay, doc.
Okay, so Jeff Marshall played 136 games for the Stars. Did Paul Berrington play more or less, higher or lower than 136?
Okay. Right. So I'm trying to think how many seasons Paul played.
I thought you'd like this one.
Right. I'm going to go Paul Berrington played less games than Jeff Marshall. Lower.
That is correct.
Oh.
He played 116 games for the Stars,
Yeah.
Paul. So,
and
Senior
the reason
has...
I thought...
what?
Yeah, the reason I thought that was because I remember Paul was injured quite a bit. And I think Paul was maybe only there maybe 2-3 seasons. And of that, whether it was the second or the third season, he was injured quite a bit. That's what I thought Marcy was very rarely injured. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so second category is goals. So Jeff Marshall scored 62 regular season goals for the Stars.
Okay.
But is Jaydn Dow higher or lower? For those of you not watching on YouTube,
Has to be higher.
Is getting a headache.
Has to be higher.
So Jeff Marshall
scored
62.
more.
You're saying Jaydn has scored more.
Yeah.
Jeff has scored 62. Jaydn has scored 61. Next category. Jeff Marshall has 97 assists for the Stars. But has Teeder Wynn got higher or lower?
What's Jeff got? 97.
Marshy has 97. Has Teeder higher or lower?
Got to go higher. Must go higher.
Must go higher?
Must go higher.
He is correct. Teeder Wynn has 121 assists.
You know what? It's only like 30 odd assists more, eh?
Yeah, I know.
You
got to think, Teeder only played 2 seasons with the Stars.
Yeah.
Jeff also did have the SNL days and stuff as well. So,
yeah.
But yeah. Points per game. So Jeff Marshall, points per game in the league was 1.17. Is Chris Ingles higher or lower?
Oh, this could be this. Oh, that's a trick question. That's it. So Jeff has got 1.17 point. Nah, wait a minute.
Points per game.
Chris is that a trick question you've threw us here? No, I can't. I can't see past Marshy. So I'm going to say that Chris's points per game are less. So
That is correct.
That is correct.
Get what? I'm thinking you've threw that in there to try and confuse me, but when you think about it, Chris has just played 400 games. And
Chris,
so
listen, tweet. I apologise for pulling this stat out for you, mate. Okay, I really do, because I know you're listening to this.
what's he got?
Chris Ingles' point per
0.01.
game, 0.11.
Oh, it's close.
Senior, 3 out of 4 so far, which is a very good showing for yourself.
Yes. Yeah.
However, the last one.
Oh, go on then.
Jeff Marshall has 156 penalty minutes in regular season games. Is Craig Garrigan higher or lower?
Many minutes has he got?
156.
Carrigan's got more.
Saying Craig Garrigan higher. Oh, now he's thinking again.
I know.
So Jeff has 156 penalty minutes. Is Craig Garrigan higher or lower than 156?
I'm trying to figure out how many games Craig would have played.
So to give you that, Craig has played about 350 odd league games. Something like that. I seen it when I was looking at elite prospects earlier.
Right. I'll go with what I said originally then. I'll say Craig is higher.
Craig is higher. Craig Garrigan is lower. Craig Garrigan only has 46 penalty minutes in the league.
No way.
Yeah. Believe it or not.
Fucking soft
Again,
boy.
according according to elite prospects. So senior,
Wow.
3 out of 5 on that. Well done.
That's not bad. That's not bad. It's a
More
pass.
it's more than 50%.
There you go.
Senior,
So
you
do it.
know what?
So do I
I'm
get
actually
do I get so do I get payback on that next week then?
Absolutely.
Oh, outstanding. I like that, Junior.
I thought you might like that one. I thought I'll try and make it
You brought
an
the
easy
fun
start
to the
for you.
podcast.
Thought I'd give you an easy start this year on senior versus junior. Okay, senior, on this day, finish off the show. No signings, no birthdays, no leavers, but a handful of games. So on this day, on the 1st of October in 2016, we had a home Challenge Cup win versus the Edinburgh Capitals by 4-1. Goals by Scott Branham, Justin Farina, and 2 goals by, we spoke about him last weekend, Joey Sides. Still love that player.
Yeah.
2017, we had a home league win versus the Milton Keynes Lightning by 5-1.
That's going back.
Now, I'll tell you, this goes to show how shite this team were when I tell you the last goal scorer. First was 2 goals by Joey Dakin-Sillies, a goal by Jimmy Jensen, and 2 goals by fucking Tyler Brickler.
Oh my God.
They must have been shite.
Junior? I can't even mind being at that game. I can't even mind seeing him scoring.
I remember it happening. It was his only 2 league goals for us before he got punted.
Wow.
But yeah, so 2 goals by Brickler give us 5-1 win on that day in 2017. On this day in 2021, we had an away Challenge Cup loss at the Belfast Giants by 2-0. JJ Piganich and Lewis Hook were the only goal scorers in the game. 2022, we had a home league loss versus the Manchester Storm by 5-4 in overtime. Philippe Songe, Roman Semyonovs, Hugo Reinhardt, and Elijah Barriga with Stars goals to gain us a point. And Senior, lo and behold, a short-handed goal against.
Yeah.
No surprise there. And
no,
finally,
not at all.
On this day, in 2023, we got a bit of revenge. A home league win versus the Manchester Storm by 3-2 on penalty shots. Jaydn Baxter with a goal. That man, James Phelan, with a goal. And Ryan Valentini with the penalty shot winner.
Did they score a short-handed goal that day?
They did not. They just scored 2 power plays.
Right. So what it really means is when we play Manchester, we're better off just playing 5-on-5 all the time.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But that's us. That is us this week. A little bit of an extended episode. We've slightly overrun our normal little time because it was an action-packed episode. Senior versus juniors back. Rockets Talk was back. Two-way watch was there. 2 games to review, 2 games to preview, and a big call out for senior at the start. But as I say, every week we appreciate all your support. Please do like our Facebook page, follow us on Twitter, subscribe on YouTube. The QR code is still at the top of the screen. I'm trying to make sure I point my hand the right way. There we go. I was going to go like that. There it was that way. QR code on the top of the screen if you want to donate to the Buy Me a Coffee. The link is obviously on the page as well. Senior, final thoughts?
Beat Belfast. That's it. Final thought. Just beat Belfast just so we could wind Keith up again.
Nah, I'm chubby, bast. I might even fudge you for some fudge at the game. I might say, Chubby, you want some fudge? And then I'll just rather than gain him a bit.
Yeah.
Anyway, folks, enjoy the rest of your week. We will see you at the rink on Sunday and hopefully celebrating a victory against our new enemies, our new rivals, the Belfast Giants. See you there, folks.